let some people get up in here. It's been crazy. I know it's story. I fell in love with me. I'm back, y'all. What's up? Welcome to the live. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope YouTube don't copyright that. Welcome in.
Bluetooth. Connected.
Damn. Where my day ones at? Where y'all at? Welcome in, fam. Welcome in. Sup, CJ? How your day been? How your day been? I just wanted to get on live cause I don't know. I've been excited to get on live. Ever since yesterday, I couldn't stop thinking about getting on live. But I've been busy, so it's like I couldn't get on later when I had told y'all I was gonna get on. But I'm on now, so I just wanted to see what y'all was doing. I was bored as fuck. If y'all coming to live, make sure y'all hit the like button so we can get more people in here. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up with me today. How y'all doing? To the people in the chat. Sup, Logan? Sup, Santos? Welcome in. Glad y'all doing good. That's what's up. Today been busy as fuck, man. Busy. I do see what I be doing. I be doing DoorDash. I know what y'all know what that is. DoorDash. I be doing that shit. And I'll do that for like side hustles. You know, to make some extra money and shit. So we have a pizza delivery, and once we, accept the fucking order, it tells us that the person's gonna pay in cash. So, when I go up there, I'm expecting, to get some fucking money, some cash money, right? So I get to the place, I get the pizzas, and I take it to, the location to where I had to drop it off. And the person tell me that that's not even a shit. When it clearly says their name on it. But he's gonna tell me that he didn't order 2 pizzas when the shit said he ordered 2 pizza. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the hell? So the money I did make on the DoorDash app, they took that shit. And I didn't even get the money that I was supposed to get in cash, only because he claimed it wasn't his shit. So instead, I couldn't take it back to the restaurant. So I just ate the shit. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. What's up, KK? Welcome to the live. KK, a real one. KK, appreciate y'all for joining. What's up, fam? How you doing today, KK? How your day going? My shit been up and down. I ain't gonna lie. When I woke up this morning, I woke up pissed off. I don't know why. I just woke up very like moody as hell, and I always do that sometimes. Like it be days to where I wake up moody and don't want to be bothered with. And the fact that I wake up like that, it's just like I shift. You know, my energy, my mood shift. I'm a very moody person. So it's like 1 minute I could feel chill, I could feel alright, I'm happy, I'm positive. The next moment I feel like I don't want to do nothing, leave me alone, get away from me. And that'd be my moody side taking over. And I woke up feeling like that. But I'm glad like throughout the middle of the day, I start feeling a little bit better. So that's why I wanted to hop on live, because I was feeling better. You know? Oh, your day was okay? I'm glad your day was okay, KK. That's what's up. We love to hear that. But, oh, you moody too? Yes. Tell me about it. It's like my mood swings has been bad. I've been irritated a lot. I don't know why. It's just irritated, stressed out, and I don't know. But I know like spiritually, I feel good. Everything spiritually, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? On my spiritual path, I have everything set and covered. I don't need for nothing spiritually. But it's like this physical life has us worrying so much about how we gonna eat, how we gonna do this, how we gonna pay this. And it's like it's causing so much stress on us physically. But when you look at it on a spiritual perspective, it's like you have everything you ever needed spiritually, but in the physical realm, you don't have shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God damn, why is it so hard physically, but spiritually, it's just a breeze. Like, I don't even have to think about my spiritual path or my spirituality, because I know that I am good on it. But when it comes to shit physically, it's like I need this, I need tissue, you need gas, you need fucking soap, bro. It's like, God damn, life wants to take so much out of us to the point where we give into it. And that's what life is doing. Life is trying to piss us off. Life is trying to break us down so much because it wants us to give into it. You know what I'm saying? And the reason it wants us to give in is because we hold something special within us. And this realm knows that. And this realm wants you to sacrifice what you have within you. But if you don't know you have it, you're going to sacrifice that and you're going to give into it, because you're thinking on a spiritual 3D level. You're not thinking about yourself spiritually. See, that's why I'm so fucking broke now in the physical. Because I'm thinking about myself spiritually. I'm thinking about where I'm trying to be, you know, in the next realm of my life. You know, I'm not thinking about this physical shit. I'm not worried about what's going on in this world, because it's not serving me at this point. The only thing that's serving me is people who are spiritual and people who, you know, want to be on my level with me, and who trying to thrive and who trying to, you know, vibrate and be high vibrational. That's who I'm trying to surround myself around. And it's kind of hard to find people like that, because chosen ones are all over the place. Chosen ones are everywhere. So the fact that we are everywhere, it's hard to connect with people in your immediate area, because you will never really find no one in your immediate area. You know? Good evening, Telly. Welcome in, family. Welcome in. How your day been, Telly? Yes, like, shit been crazy. But it's like, you know, I'm pushing myself because I know I have to. I don't have no other choice at this point. I already know that I'm with Christ, so it's no need to give up now. And it's like I can't give up now, because if I was to give up now, where would that leave me? And that would leave me stuck here. And I'm not trying to be stuck here with the rest of these people. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Mine was good. My day was alright. I said I kind of woke up crazy, but it was alright. I'm glad your day was good, Telly. I don't know why I flagged your message. Okay. I don't know who my mother is. That's good, yeah. My day was alright. It was just I told y'all I was gonna get on later last night, but I was busy as hell. I had so much shit to do all of a sudden. But now I'm on because I just wanted to make up for that time that I didn't get on last night. But I was just bored and wanted to see what y'all was doing. You know, who's struggling like me. I ain't really struggling. It's the physical things that's trying to get to me. You know what I'm saying? It's this reality. It's the people in it. You know, and the fact that I know it's so many people out there who have these experiences. Once I found out that it was a lot of people that had these experiences, I felt so relieved in a sense. I felt like, damn, I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? Because I love to hear people's stories. Like, I like story times. You know, I like just hearing different stories and just picking apart people's minds. And you know, once I started to listen to a lot of other people who are chosen ones and spiritually elevated, and I seen how they think, and I seen their experiences and how their experiences aligned with mine, I'm like, damn. It's like, how, like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? I used to ask myself, like, what is keeping me here? What is keeping me going through this shit? But now I know what it is. And now that I know I have a special purpose and mission in this lifetime, and that this is my last lifetime to fulfill, I'm doing everything I can to not stay here, to not come back here, to not even think about this place. Because once I'm done, I am done. I'm sorry. And if y'all ain't been helped this far, I don't know what to say. Because it's too many videos, it's too many people out here who are trying to wake y'all up to what's going on, to where y'all are not even seeing this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about people who are asleep. They're not seeing it. You know, the people that's on this live, the awakened ones, we see what's going on. You know, and we're trying to alert other people, but they're not listening to us. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Y'all know that story? The boy who cried wolf. He said it was a wolf, but every time somebody go out there, it wasn't no wolf. And they was like, oh, you ain't shit. You full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So then he did it the second time. He cried wolf again. He trying to tell y'all again, like, hey, hey, hey. They still not listening. It's like, nah, you bullshit. So he told them a third time. This time they didn't even come check. And guess what? The wolf came. So that goes to show y'all how messengers and truth speakers, we don't get paid no attention. We are like homeless people on the fucking street. They ride past our ass every fucking day. They don't even stop to check to see if you want $1. They don't even stop to check to see if you're fucking hungry. You know what I'm saying? We are like the homeless people on the street at this point. They don't fucking listen to us. Because they so concerned with what the world got going on and what the world has in store. When all the world has in store is a trap. A trap of death that we're living in. And who wants to live in that? The only person that wants to live in that is people who don't know who the fuck they are. But if you know who you are, you're not going to allow nobody to rule over you or think that they have power over you when you know you have power within yourself. And that's some real shit. So it's like, what do you need a leader for? What do you need a God for? What do I need to praise outside myself for? What do I need to get down on my knees for when a bitch should be getting down on their knees for me? You know? It's backwards sometimes. What's up, Brand new? Welcome to the live. It's like, that's crazy. Oh, and Telly, I tried to see if I could like get gifts on live, but I couldn't because I guess you have to have like 1,000 followers or a membership to YouTube. I don't know how that works, but I gotta see. I think you gotta get monetized. I think that's what I need. I gotta get monetized to like get gifts. So my bad on that. Yeah, they not allowing me to get gifts. I guess because I'm not monetized. But I'm gonna hit. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit that 1,000. But I'm trying to. I don't know. I got Cash App if I want to send it that. I'm just saying. I don't know. If y'all wanted to send anything, I do have Cash App, PayPal. Just saying. But like I was saying, like a lot of people are not paying attention to us because they feel like we're not high in status. You know what I'm saying? They feel like we don't look a certain way. And that's chosen ones. Like our whole life, we don't look a certain way. You know, we have a unique look. And that's why we stand out because a lot of people, you know, may pick on us for certain things that we find insecure about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was always a big person. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I was young, I was big. And I was very insecure about, you know, how I looked. But I never knew that my insecurities were the main thing that I needed to become awakened. Because these same insecurities and these same traumas that I had unlocked so much things within me that I didn't know was there. So it's like you have to go through certain things to unlock shit within you. You have to go through certain experiences. You be born with certain things because that's your mark of Christ. That's what Christ gives you to identify you. You know what I'm saying? Because how else will Christ identify you if you look like everybody else? If you act like everybody else? Christ will have no way to identify you. Christ will come up to you and say, I don't fucking know you because you don't hold a unique mark of Christ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the only way Christ can identify you is your unique mark, which you have, you know? And that's why the Antichrist is creating a mark that is synthetic to what Christ already has on you. You know what I'm saying? The Antichrist is trying to create a mark now to mark you to what? Identify you. This chip that they're coming out with is going to be to identify you, to track you. It's going to have your name, your age, your height, your weight. They're going to identify you to see that you are a part of them. That's the same thing with Christ. That's why we live a tough ass life. That's why we go through this shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like, wow. And once you realize that, it kind of gets scary, but you know that you're safe. Because once you get awakened through Christ, it's safe all around because Christ is guiding you through what's happening. You're never left alone when you're with Christ. You know, Christ know where it's taking you. Christ know where you're going because you already been there before. You know? And the fact that you already been there, it shows that the devil ain't really got shit on you. The devil can't really do shit to you because you already been through this shit. You already know what you signed up for. That's why you're here to remember and you're here to carry out your purpose and you're here to do things that align with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't want to be down here no more. Because I know that this is not the place for me at all. Yes, Christ people has been marked since birth. Since birth. When I came out the womb, when I came out my mom, I couldn't digest my food when I was a child. I had to get surgery when I was like damn near 3-4 weeks old because I couldn't digest my food. I still have the scar of where I had surgery to where when I was a child. I was born not being able to digest my food. It would always come back up. So I had to get surgery. So now I'm able to digest it, but That's what I'm saying. Christ people are just born already on fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And it's, I don't want to say fucked up, but I'm saying it for a lack of terms. We born kind of, fucked up in this world, because we hold power, and we hold so much power to where it can't function in this low dense energy. This shit is too thick. It's too dense. It's too physical. Our power is not like that. Our powers are not dense. It's not physical as hell. So that's why we manifest as these beings, because we are very powerful. So it mess up in this realm. It's like you have a phone, right? And you go somewhere to where a cell tower isn't near it. Your phone is going to start messing up. It's going to start glitching. It's going to start moving slow because it's not in an area to where it can get high speed internet. That's why we are here. We are in an area to where we can't get high speed internet right now. But best believe me, when Christ return, when that energy rises, enough gonna be said. Hold on, y'all. I'm back, y'all. My bad. What's up, Tammy? Thank you for joining. Yes, chosen ones go through the most difficult battles. And the reason we go through that is, like I said, we hold a lot of power, you know what I'm saying? And they know that, so they know they really can't stop us at all. So they gonna give us the hardest life. The devil's gonna make it hard for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be struggling financially as a chosen one. Not all chosen ones are struggling financially, but most of us are. You know what I'm saying? Most of us are having a hard time getting by. And that goes to show that life was set up to go against us in a way, and also kind of show us who we are at the same time. So that's how you know a lot of us are not a part of this. That's how I know I'm not from Earth at all. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I'm not from Earth. I'm not from this place. I've been here many times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not from here. I'm from somewhere else. I don't know where, but I know I'm from somewhere else. You know? But I reincarnated into this place many of times. That's why I know the things that I know now at a young age, because I lived half of my life already. So now I could really just sit back and kind of watch and observe and see like what's really going on, because I'm already at where I'm at. I'm good spiritually. I just came down here to play the game and try to beat it again, So that's what y'all gotta remember. A lot of this shit y'all already been through. It's same patterns, the same trauma, the same people getting on your nerves, the same job not being shit, the same ways of struggling, the same ways of just, doing so many things. It's like you get tired of that. And the reason you get tired of it, the reason you get bored of it, is because you're playing the same game. That's it. And once we quit playing the game, find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Once we get out of this reality, you're going to find something else to do. Because we are eternal. We never die. We can't. So the fact that we can never die, we're going to live forever. We're going to just explore and keep exploring. Because that's what your soul desires. It doesn't desires to be trapped. At least mine don't. My soul can't be trapped. I'm claustrophobic as is. So I know I can't be trapped here. Not with these dodo birds. Sup, fleas bird. Welcome in. Welcome in. But yes, it's like life is always going to be tough for people who outgrown this 3D reality. And you're going to have a lot of people around you who try to pull you back in. You notice that? You notice how people come around you with that 3D stuff? They always want to talk about 3D shit. And you just want to be, highly sophisticated. You just want to talk about educational topics, spiritual topics, taboo topics. But they just want to be so surface level. And that's why I'm not good at small talk. You know what I'm saying? Yes, at times, yes, we are living in a loop, basically. It's like the wheel, the rat wheel, going around, bam, bam, bam. That rat don't know that it's on the wheel. That bitch just keep running, keep running, keep running. It's gonna keep running so fast, that bitch just die of a heart attack at this point. That's basically what we're on. A loop of life. Just watching it, replaying, replaying. Waking up the same day with the same shit, the same shit. And it's like, you ever wonder why life is like that? Like, damn. Why I gotta keep waking up to the same shit? Why I gotta keep waking up to the same room? Like, can my shit just change one day? Can I just drift off somewhere? That's how I be feeling. Like, god damn, again. This timeline most definitely is whack, Telly. I feel that. This timeline is not it. This timeline is not it. I can't have those conversations with no one that I know. Yeah, hell no. Because they're not receptive to it. They haven't unlocked a part of themselves that you unlock. See, you got to understand that we unlock parts of ourselves that we never thought we could. So the fact that we unlock parts of ourselves, a lot of people around us haven't unlocked parts of themselves because they never went inside. They're always looking outside. They always trying to go to church. They always trying to do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Hoping that it fix what's internal. But that's not, no. Going to church is not going to fix what's wrong with you internally. You have to go within and heal those traumas and see what's wrong with you and heal that and become a better version of yourself. But a lot of people don't want to do that. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. How I talk to y'all now, like spiritual, how I'm talking now, I never talked like this growing up, to be honest. I always been, highly aware. I always, been highly sophisticated, and I love to talk about deep things, but I never knew nothing about spirituality and higher self and consciousness. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was playing outside, playing my game, doing shit because I didn't know no better. I was innocent in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But once I started to grow older and grow into my spiritual awakening and realize who the people around me were and where I was, it's like, damn. It's like it's like going outside of your house and looking in the windows. You will see a lot of shit that you didn't see. You will see that sock sitting on the floor that you've been walking past 10 fucking times. That sock been sitting there 2 days. And once you leave the house, you look back in your windows, now you see the sock. That's how the spiritual awakening felt. It's like, damn, it's an outside looking in kind of thing. And it's like life is crazy once you start the spiritual awakening. I've been told ever since I was a little girl to shut up, so my throat chakra was closed for many years. I feel that too. And I'm sorry that happened to you, Telly, because that usually happens to a lot of truth tellers and people who tell the truth. They get told to shut up because their throat chakra is very active. And the fact that you get told to, shut up, they basically trying to implement and attack the throat chakra, as well as your heart chakra, your third eye chakra, and crown chakra. When you attack one chakra, you attack all of them because they're all aligned within you. So if you fuck with one chakra, usually it'll knock out a lot of other ones because it's connected. So when family members tell us to shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, stop doing this, stop doing that. That's because they were mentally trained and programmed to shut the fuck up like slaves. You sit your ass down and shut up and you don't get up. That's what they were trained to do. So they passed that down to their kids and to the next generation and to the next generation. Because no one wants to break free of the mental chains and the mental enslavement and do better and get to learn and go within themselves and see, why am I shutting the fuck up? Why am I sitting the fuck down when they told me to sit down? Why did I do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever thought why they told you to shut the fuck up? And that's what people don't question. They just shut up. But you got to ask yourself, damn, like, why they want me to shut up? What am I saying that's triggering them so fucking bad to where they got to silence me? To where they got to attack my throat chakra? And that's the things that you know, I be trying to figure out. And those are the questions that I be asking. And a lot of people don't ask those questions. And that's why we have so many unhealed adults, so many unhealed, you know, teenagers and people running around, because no one's fixing what's broken right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's been many years of trauma. And I still have trauma. I'm still healing out trauma. I'm still healing. I'm still doing shadow work. I'm still doing things to better myself. You know, I haven't reached the end yet. But once I reach that finish line, I know that I'm going to have everything intact and everything is going to be fully restored within me, because I have done the work spiritually. And a lot of people are lazy and they don't want to do the work. But it's going to be a time to where your laziness is going to catch up to you. Because the same people that you felt like was crying wolf is the same motherfuckers you're going to need to save your ass from that wolf. And they don't see that shit right now. But when the time gets revealed and the truth get revealed, and the same people that you fucking needed to tell you the truth, the same people that you needed to awaken with, you ain't gonna find them no more. You're not. Because like I said, the laziness caught up to them. They was relying on Jesus Christ and what Jesus can do. And his tricks and trades. They never thought to go within themselves and see, well, damn, am I a Jesus too? Can I be like Jesus? You know, can I feed a fish with 5 fucking thousand? So, a lot of people never waking up to who they truly are, because maybe it's not a lot of people around them to tell them, or they just simply don't want to fucking research it. I don't know what else to say about these people. But hey, and I don't shame these people. People who are asleep and people who don't know who they are yet, I don't shame them, because it was a time to where I didn't know who I was. It was a time to where I didn't know I was in the program. So am I judging them? No, hell no, because I used to be like them. But it's like, damn, you get tired of just seeing the same pattern every day. You get tired of seeing the same people saying the same shit. It's like, you know what they're going to say next. You know what I'm saying? You ever had that one person to where they say the same thing? You know what's coming next? It's like they rehearse their fucking lines so many times. It's like before they even say the shit, you can say it. You might as well just finish the whole sentence, because they don't. And that's why I'm tired of just living down here, and that's why it's been so rough. Because it's like people make it a living hell sometimes to just exist. I just want to fucking exist. Yes, I love deep conversations. Yeah, working on yourself is highly important. If very important, especially in these times, because material things are no longer becoming what they used to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of this shit is starting to deteriorate now. So now what do you have left? It's either you're gonna rebuild a new fucking world and go with that one, or go with yourself and do whatever. And I feel like a lot of people don't want to work on themselves because it's some fear there. They're scared. They're scared to ask certain questions. And not only if they're scared to ask certain questions, but they're scared to get that certain answer. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are scared to get an answer to that questions that they know that they want to ask. They know they want to ask a question, but they're scared. They in fear because the world got them that way. Trained them mentally to be in fear and not ask no questions, not to say shit. Shut up. And that's what we have to break. We have to get out of that. We truly have to get out of that. And like Telly said, working on yourself is very important. Shadow work is very important. For real. And before I even had my spiritual awakening, it was crazy because I had bought a couple books that were talking about spirituality. But at the time when I had bought the books, I didn't know what spirituality was. I never knew what spirituality was. When I bought them books, I never knew. It talks about angel numbers, spirit guides. I never really knew nothing about that. But I never really read the books. I always had them books sitting over there in the corner. You know, I just never paid attention to the shit. So the fact that I had the books sitting over there in the corner, I never paid attention to them. And now that I'm on my spiritual awakening and I need certain answers, I'm like, what does this mean? What does that mean? So I don't know what I thought of. I had looked in the corner and seen a certain book that I had bought years ago. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy because all of that shit, when I had bought it, I didn't know what it was. But now that I'm living this shit, it's crazy to me. It was crazy to me what the book was talking about because it was describing my life in so many different fucking ways. Like, damn. But years ago, I wouldn't have related to that at all. If I would have read that book years ago, I would never related to it. But now I relate, and it's like, wow. I have lost a lot of friends along my journey. KK, that's very common. And it's not even just friendships. It could be relationships, family members. I currently have my dad who doesn't even fuck with me right now. My dad, he don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? He don't really give a fuck. But do I hold on to that? No. I really don't, because I know that at the end of the day, I got my own fucking life to live. I'm grown now. I'm 19 years old. It's time to get it. I'm grown. So I'm not really worried about him. But it's very common to lose a lot of people once you start to awaken spiritually. Once you start to upgrade yourself, you know, you're going to lose a lot of people. You're going to lose a lot of friends because they no longer resonate with you. They no longer at the level to where you used to be. That's where they are. They are where you used to be. They still see you as this fucking kid. They still see you as a small version of your past self. And you're not in that no more. You're in your new self. You're living who you always have been. And they don't see you for that because they can't see themselves. And when you can't see yourself, you will never be able to see nobody else. I'm telling you, if you don't have the ability to see yourself and read yourself and know what's going on with you, then you will never be able to have the chance to know what's going on with somebody else. So those people that you have lost, trust me, they were nobody to begin with because they never had the capacity to deal with you because your energy is too high. Y'all on two different energies. So they never had the capacity to deal with you anyway. So they was going to fall off like dead weight. You know, it's like you don't want to keep that around. You don't want to keep people around who are not serving you to where you want to be now or where you are now or where you're trying to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would a doctor go work at McDonald's if they're trying to be a doctor? No, you need to be at a fucking hospital or a nursing home somewhere. Why are you at McDonald's? You know, it don't make sense. So it's like, yes, we're going to lose certain people on this journey because we are rising higher. We are climbing. We are making our way up there, you know, spiritually. And they don't see that because, like I said, they can't see themselves. They're blind. They're blind to who they are. So, of course, they're going to be blind to who you truly are because they can't see it, you know? And when you have people like that who can't fucking see, it's best to just leave them people alone. And if they are family members and they are around you, and you have certain family members who, you know, who can't see you and who are like that, then it's just best to just love them from a distance. You can still love them, but don't love them to the point where you are depleting yourself. Don't love them to the point where you are sacrificing so much of you to give to them. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself. Keep your energy. And that's what we need to do in these times. We have to keep our energy because we need this shit. We're not finna be out here giving out free energy. You see how high gas is? Would you be out here giving out free fucking gas? Hell nah. Gas too motherfucking high. That shit costs too much. That's how your energy need to be. You need to be thinking like that. My energy costs too fucking much for you to think that you finna get my shit for free. No. Hell nah. And I'm not saying don't help people out, but I'm saying know when to have boundaries and tell people, fuck no, man, I can't do it right now because I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling like shit, so let me get myself together and maybe I can come around and help you. You see what I'm saying? Easy. But a lot of people don't understand that, and they drain themselves, and they constantly burn themselves out, and they constantly tired, and they're constantly just not being able to achieve what they want to achieve because you're giving your energy to somebody else and they living off what the fuck you supposed to be having. That's your energy that they're living off of. So you wonder why they're getting so much shit and you're not getting nothing because you're not holding on to the energy that is worth so much. You know what I'm saying? All of your energy is worth so much. Think about all the strange anomalies and occurrences you had spiritually. Like, you might have seen some shit that just nobody else seen. You seen it, but nobody else seen it. You like, what the fuck was that? Did y'all see that? No, I ain't see it. But you seen it, but they ain't see it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you are chosen, because you see a lot of shit that people don't see. You can go and ask somebody, hey, do you know about this? They're like, no, I don't know about that. No. Because they're not in that realm of seeing. They're not in that high vibration. We are able to see with our third eye, which is open. And I think that once you fully invest yourself into Christ, you're not gonna want to leave. Even though it gets tough, even though you may feel forsaken at times, at the end of the day, you have a safe place, in Christ. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard it is, you feel like you got a safe space in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Telly, put yourself first. Most definitely. You should most definitely put yourself first. And I think a lot of people fall victim because they don't put themselves first. They stay in these relationships, they stay in these friendships because they're scared to be alone. They're scared to face themselves. They're scared to go through this path. But a lot of times it's going to require you to go through this shit alone because you are the one to save this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about people, but save the energy, save the Christ, save the people who are a part of it. I feel like if I would have never created a TikTok channel or a YouTube channel or whatever, I wouldn't have reached out and found people who were like me. I wouldn't have even, you know what I'm saying, get to know half of the people that I know if I wouldn't have did this. So I feel like Christ has a very good way of just, aligning things. Even when we think shit isn't going our way, it's going our way. Trust me, it is. Even when you feel like life is just hectic as hell, it's still beauty in that shit. Because I know that. I know it's still beauty in it. Because I feel like I'm in heaven already. You know what I'm saying? Even though I gotta go through this shit, physically, I have to go through it. But I'm already in heaven. I'm already chilling. I'm already with Christ. So it ain't shit you can really tell me. It ain't shit you can really do to me to get me to stay here. You know what I'm saying? And nah, yes, they still unconscious. A lot of people are still unconscious, still sleep, still in that dream state. But it's time to wake up out of that shit, and bro, like for real. And it all jokes aside, like this shit is urgent. I feel like people who haven't awakened, but they are a part of Christ. I ain't talking about NPCs and clones because they don't count. The NPCs and clones don't count. I'm talking about the ones who are real people who are with Christ, but who don't know yet. I'm talking about them. It's urgent right now. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to smell the fucking coffee and get up and see what's going on right now. Because we've been telling y'all for years and years and years. We've been making so many videos, so many pages, so many, all of this shit just to warn people about what's happening now or what's to come. But once it gets too late, it's like, what else can you do? Nothing. You're already in it at this point. And it's like, I'm glad I woken up earlier. I'm glad I woke up earlier. And I'm also glad that everybody who on my live, and if y'all awaken, I'm glad y'all awaken too. And I say that because I don't have people around me who are awakened. So the fact that I get to get on live, the fact that I get to get on my TikTok page and talk to y'all and interact with y'all and just, y'all support me and I support y'all. I really thank y'all for that shit because it's like I feel like I would lose my mind truly if I didn't know people who are awakened like me. So I want to thank y'all for that. I think you are great that you woke up at your age. It took me in my 30s to see the truth. You see, the thing about that is like, I feel like the aging really kind of doesn't matter in a sense. I feel like it's more of your life experiences and what you chosen. The fact that you woken up at 30, shit, even if you woke up at 80, shit, I feel like that's still a big achievement because that goes to show that life has had to take you through a lot of things to show you who you are at your 30s. You know what I'm saying? I feel like to be at your 30s, to be in your 40s, that shit is a blessing. I'm only 19. Shit, I would wish to be kind of, older. I would love to be older, but it's like we wake up when we wake up because that's when Christ knows that it's best for us around that time. Because before you wake up, you had to be shown a certain amount of things first to wake up from. See what I'm saying? You couldn't just wake up too early. Even though, yes, I am awakened at 19, it felt like I lived a full life. I don't even feel 19 years old. Bitch, it felt like I lived damn near 80, how hard my life was. You know what I'm saying? How hard our life is as chosen ones. It felt like we lived to be fucking 100 already. And we not even there yet. But that's how it feels spiritually because we have been down here so many times. We have played the game so many times. We old as hell spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Even though we look youthful, we youthful now. We look good, but spiritually we got a couple years on us. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. Yes, Telly, the door will be fucking closed. This is it. Once Christ reveal itself and y'all ain't in line to catch that motherfucking door open, and that's it. If y'all know that door gonna be there, cause Christ might do a 1-2 and just sneak in and collect who she need. Come on, you with me? Come on, and keep it moving. You might not even know she came until it's too late, and that's how I feel like it's gonna happen. I feel like Christ is gonna take us sneakishly. We're not gonna be around nobody, none of our family, and Christ just gonna automatically bam, gone. And when our family or people who who we're around, or if you're not around nobody, but you know, you have people that you know, when they come looking for you, you're not gonna be there. You're not gonna be nowhere to be found. They're gonna be like, where the fuck did this such and such go? They're gonna be calling the cops, calling police, calling all kind of people. Cause chosen ones suddenly just gone, vanished. Because Christ came and collected his people already. You know? And it's not like the rapture. I hate when people say like, oh, it's the rapture. It's not rapturing. I don't like that terminology. But I like to say, you know, Christ is coming to get what belongs to it. The energy, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. And I feel like it's not gonna be a loud announcement. Christ is not loud. Bitch, when I got awakened, I was in my bathroom crying when I got awakened. My family didn't know this shit. You know, my family don't know half of my stories. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a very private person in real life. A lot of my family don't know what I've been through, like spiritually, or been through, you know, even in this physical realm. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they don't even know that, and I became awakened just in my bathroom, that goes to show that Christ revealed itself in a way to where it didn't show the whole fucking world yet. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the whole world is going to know. But it's going to be in a subtle way. It's not going to be a grand announcement. Because when the Antichrist comes, that's going to be the grand announcement. Christ is not going to make a grand entrance and announcement. Ain't no need to. We already in this bitch. But when the Antichrist come, that's going to be the grand announcement. That's when you're going to see the God come out of the sky. The fake gods. That's when you're going to get everything revealed to you. That's when you're going to get, you know what I'm saying, the one world religion, the one world currency. You know, that's when you're going to get all that. The big announcement. Christ is never going to make a big announcement. Because we are already here. This is your announcement. Me on this live and other bunch of people who are awakened, that is the announcement. We are telling y'all right now to wake up. This is the announcement. So when Christ comes to get us and we not here no more, that's it. Because we already told y'all what was happening. Y'all didn't listen. So, hey. But when the Antichrist come, when this fake God of the earth come, they gonna listen to that. A lot of people gonna fall for that. And reason being is they don't want to die. They don't want to go thirsty and they don't want to hunger no more. So what you gonna do? People gonna get desperate at that point. When this world go to shit, when this dollar crash, when a lot of this shit start to crash, power grid go off, all that shit, people are gonna get desperate. People are going to do anything to get the smallest shit. Because people are going crazy. It's a bunch of panic. It's a bunch of shit going on. So people are going to do anything right now to get, you know what I'm saying, to get whatever they need, because they're in desperation mode. They're in survival mode. How the fuck am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to feed my family? How am I going to take care of my grandparents or parents who are older? How am I going to provide? How am I going to do this? People going to be stressed all over the place like fucking ants scattering. Don't know what to do. And when it comes to that time, Christ's chosen people are not going to be scrambling like that. Because we know why this shit is happening. Why are we scrambling for? We can just sit back and watch these motherfuckers just run. Just watch them run. Because we already with Christ at this point. We already know what's going on. We've been awakened. Where you been at? That's the kind of energy that we're going to have. And I feel that. And I feel that. Let me read the comments. Oh, Telly, you woke up in your 40s. That's a blessing. That's very good. I used to ask myself, why did it take me so long to wake up, and why was I so blinded? Okay, I want to get back to that. Because yes, I used to ask myself the same thing. Like, why did I have to go through all that shit? And why didn't I see it while I was in it? That's the main thing I used to tell myself. Why didn't I see it when I was in it? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the reason I didn't see it when I was in it was because I was living in it. Now that I'm in my spiritual awakening, I'm not living in it. It's more so I'm watching it now. It's like I'm watching the world now. I'm not living in the world. It's like I'm watching it. So when I was living in it, in a sense, in the program, I guess you don't really pick up on everything because you're just so disconnected. You know what I'm saying? From Christ. You're always connected to Christ, but you came with a little disconnection because you had to reconnect. You know, so that's why I think it took a lot of us so long to awaken. I feel like if we would have awakened any earlier, we would have been dead. And when I say dead, I don't mean out of this realm. I mean stuck in this realm. That's what I mean. I feel like if we would awaken earlier, I feel like we kind of would have been stuck a little bit more here because they know who we are, and that's even a better chance to come and get us. But now that Christ is finna reveal itself, they don't have time to do shit at this point. They don't have time. The only thing that they can do is prepare this new earth for the sleep ones. That's the only thing that they can do at this point. Just prepare it for them. They can't do nothing else to us because we already awakened at this point. We too high in Christ. And they can't fuck with us at this point. And they know that. So that's why they're gonna have certain people, not certain people, but everybody, take this mark or die. And a lot of people are afraid to die, like I said. They're afraid of losing. And I ain't afraid to lose this physical shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to lose this physical shit because it's nothing to me. But spiritually, I can't lose that. You can't touch that spiritual shit now. You can take my bed, you can take my house, bitch. You can take the car. Now hold on, you can't touch my spiritual funds. You can't touch my spiritual shit right now. No, 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 no. 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 Real love you too, KK. See you soon. Don't let them stress you out at work. But thank you for joining. Appreciate all y'all for joining. But yes, it's like y'all can't touch what I got spiritually, and I'm not allowing y'all to. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be the final test. Either you're going to comply with this physical world or go with your shit spiritually. And I can't afford to lose right now. And when I say lose, I mean spiritually. I can't afford it. I came too far. I seen too much shit. I've been through too much shit to fucking stay here? What? Why would I do that to myself? I don't give a fuck if I got to starve. Why would I do that to myself? Christ have shown me so much shit. Christ have led me this far. You think Christ gonna give up on me? Or I'm gonna give up on Christ? Nah, it ain't working like that. It ain't working like that. And when I say Christ, I'm talking about the energy. Like, Christ is not a physical person. But the energy that I feel, it feels so real to where it's like it feels physical. So when you with Christ, you feel that energy every day within you. And it excites you in a way. It excites you. It really does. It really does. So yes, man. Damn, I didn't even know I was gonna get on that live talking about all that. I did not know that I was gonna get on live talking about all this. I just be getting on. But I really got on to see what y'all was doing because I didn't get on last night. So KK going to work. And that's another thing too. I don't want to fucking work either. That's another thing about this spiritual awakening shit. I don't want to work. Ever since I found out what's like what life has truly been and like what a job is and how they harness your energy from that shit, I don't want to work, to be honest. I work, but I don't want to work. I really don't want to work. I don't. No, no. If it was up to me, I wouldn't be doing shit. I'd just be waking up, watch TV, play my game. Shit. I need, a matter of fact, scratch all that. I need a whole fucking island dedicated to me. I need a whole island to my motherfucking self at this point to where I can just be on that bed and just vibe by my. It don't got to be that big either. I just need a little island to myself that I can keep up with, that I can just sit on, vibe. You know, I can invite some of y'all to my island. Y'all can come chill, party. Y'all have y'all own little island. Y'all can just sit, chill. Y'all ain't got to worry about NPCs fucking with y'all. Y'all ain't got to worry about clones. That's what I want at this point. I want my own little island. Just chill. I'm tired of work. I'm tired of get up and slave. I'm tired of get up and do this, do that, do this, do that. Worry about this, stress about that. I just want to chill. Chill. Chill, chill, chill. And my family call me lazy. My family call me lazy as fuck. But it's like, I can be kind of lazy sometimes. I'll be honest. But at the same time, it's just, once I got awakened, I really didn't want to do shit then. I'm gonna be honest. Once I got awakened spiritually, I really didn't want to do nothing. I really did not want to do anything. I forgot I had this music on. Yes, we are. Yeah, we still here for a reason, and that's why I feel like Christ is still trying to show me some things, and I accept that. Now that I'm looking at it, it's like I'm so impatient to it. I just want to get out of this shit. But it's like now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of learning so much about myself, in a way. But I still want to get out of here. But it's still like Christ is still trying to teach me some things, and I'm still receptive to that. Yes, most definitely. Manifest inside. It's like we have this true divine purpose that we must carry out. You know what I'm saying? And it's been one hell of a purpose and one hell of a mission. Like, yes, very great conversation. Damn, I've been on here an hour. Hold on. I've been on here an hour. I don't know. I've been on here an hour. Yes, Telly, it was a great conversation. I really enjoyed myself talking to y'all. Everybody who participated on the live, thank y'all. Everybody who liked the live, I thank y'all. I don't know how y'all can't really send me gifts on here, but y'all just tuning in, y'all listening to me, y'all commenting. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love that. I really love that. I don't have a job anymore. I just sell my produce and products. I'm not making big bucks, but I enjoy just being alone. I hate having to go in town. The energy isn't nice. Yes. Me either. I'm burnt out. I was working 12 to 13 hours a day. Hell yeah. I'd be tired too, Telly. 12 to 13 hours a day. God damn. They be trying to work the fuck out of us down this bitch. What? I'd be tired too, man. But yes, a lot of us really don't, want to work no more. And as we should. Shit, we gods of our own. The fuck we working for? We never really had to work. What is work? You know what I'm saying? All of that shit was created down here for us to do, just to take us off our spiritual mission and our spiritual path and what we came down here to really fucking do. That's why they want us to work, because they don't want us to get on their ass. That's why they got us working. Because if our powers were to come like right now, we ain't working. We looking for the bitches who made us fucking work. That's who we gonna look for. Them motherfuckers who living good, eating good, who can buy yachts and jets and motherfucking mansions and shit. That's who we finna go look for. You know what I'm saying? Because this working shit ain't it. And that's why Christ is coming to reveal itself and restore us with all our powers. So that way we ain't gotta work for shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't fuck respirations. We getting powers back. We don't need no fucking money. Fuck money. Money ain't nothing. And I just told somebody today, like, $100 is not shit. Back then, $100 used to be a lot to them. You know what I'm saying? $100, I can take $100 and wipe my ass with that with toilet paper. That's how much $100 is worth. Back then, $100 can get you so much shit, and I know that. Cause I was like mid 2000s to where it was still good in the 2000s, you know. But yeah, I gotta go to. I'm from my God thing. Oh, well, thank you, Flea, for joining. Appreciate you for joining my live, and see you next time. Yes, Telly, I'm very ready to leave this place. It's like I'm impatient. It's like I'm so impatient. I'm getting angry at it. All right, Flea. But yeah, I'm getting very impatient. You know, like I don't know what else to do sometimes. I'm bored. I get bored. I get tired of watching TV, even though I don't watch TV like that. When I do watch TV, it got to be something that I truly enjoy or something that's highly spiritual awakening to me. You know, if it's lame and boring and something I'm not interested in, I can't watch it. So it's that. And then I get tired of scrolling on my phone, watching YouTube, watching TikTok. Tired of work, tired of all this shit. Just tired of the whole life. I just need a whole new life at this point. A whole new life. And it's coming. And I know that we're going to have the whole new life that we all want. And that we all know that we deserve. Because we deserve this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we deserve that life. We deserve to chill. We deserve to just live and exist and not have to worry about nothing. Because the earth took care of us. We didn't have to worry about doing things in this realm before it was taken over. Before this realm was taken over, the earth used to just provide everything that you needed. You couldn't go bored. You know what I'm saying? Because you had so much land. You had so much freedom. You had so many people who were just like you or who were not like you, but who carried some of the same energy as you. And the fact that they carried the same energy as you went like previously before this planet got took over, because this realm was meant to have a mix of other beings from different realms, not negative realms, because the beings who took over this place was not originally supposed to be here at this point. Even though I'm not from here, I could come here because this place is a place to where you can just have fun. It's like a playground where all the kids come and play, like a playground. You can have fun. You know, you might have people who come from different sides of town to come to this park. But, you know, y'all all come and play. That's how Earth is, or how it was. And that's how it's going to be once we restore it. But that's how Earth was. You come here, you play, you come from your different realm. You can play, interact with people. The Earth provided for you. You had no problems. You know what I'm saying? You just ate what you wanted to eat because the Earth had it. You know? You definitely have a lot of wisdom to be. A lot of people say that, Telly, and I hear that a lot. Like I'm be real. Ever since I was young, I used to always hang around older people. I never knew why. I never wanted to hang around my age group. I was like, I don't want to hang around them people. I always wanted to hang around older people, like my grandma and her friends, and because I always love wisdom and knowledge and just I love that stuff. But when I was young age, I'm a very intelligent person, and even from a young age, younger than me now. Even though I didn't know what spirituality was at the time, I still was pretty advanced for my time. I have problems taking orders from anybody since, and that's what I'm talking about too. I That's why, like, once you awaken, you cannot have nobody to tell you what to do, because who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? I have power within myself. So who am I to tell you how to lead my life or think that you're gonna rule over me? Because you're not. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that I don't want to take orders from nobody. You can't tell me what the fuck to do. I'm grown at this point, and it's not even that I'm grown, but it's like I'm Christ, bitch. You'll get slapped. That's what you tell him, Telly. You tell him I'm Christ, bitch. You'll get slapped. That's what you need to tell him. You know what I'm saying? When they try you, I am Christ. You know the fuck I am. And you see, you notice how when people try to mess us over, they always end up in a bad position. It's like, damn. Every time you try to do something to someone who had good intentions towards you, and you go and treat them wrong when they had good intentions, all that shit just gonna come back on that person. And they life gonna fall apart. They life fall apart after they leave the chosen ones, after they fuck over us. They life gonna fall apart in each and every way. You know what I'm saying? Certain things gonna start to happen to them. And that's why you don't fuck over a chosen one. Because you never know what's in store for you. I've seen a lot of people who done me wrong, they don't look too good. And yeah, they don't look too good. They really don't. It's nothing left for us to do. I don't resonate with nothing that I used to. The music. Yes, most definitely. I don't resonate with a lot of this music and TV. And if I do listen to music, it got to be old school music. I'm talking about classics, good ass music. Music when it was music. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I need a new everything. Like I said, Telly, a whole new fucking life. And when I say a whole new life, I mean a whole new one, bitch. I need a whole new life all the way to the body, bitch. It needs to just be new. Throw this shit away. And just give me a whole new body, a whole new family, a whole new everything. For real, like, that's how life feels. Life feels like I'm watching a black and white film. You ever seen them black and white films? And I watch a lot of black and white cartoons because I like some of those cartoons, the black and white ones. But that's how life feels. Like you watching a black and white film. Ain't no color to the bitch. It just feels dull. It's like ain't nothing else to do. And when you gotta do shit, you gotta pay money, gas. It's just, it's like, and then you forced to kind of stay home if you know what I'm saying. And then that gets boring a little bit. So it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think when I get bored now, I'm just start going live a little bit. I definitely want to start going live more, interacting with y'all, talking to y'all, cause y'all cool, y'all fun. I love y'all, y'all down, and that's what I like. You know, building up my YouTube channel. That's crazy. That's crazy because ever since I was young, I kind of thought about doing YouTube. But I never knew how to start. I never knew what to do. I never knew what to do. I never knew what to do. But it's crazy that I'm doing this for YouTube. It's crazy that I'm a content creator. I don't know what the fuck. I can't wait for balance. Yes, balance is finna be restored. Most definitely when Christ returns. The truth is finna be revealed. And I have a feeling that this truth is gonna be revealed kind of soon. I don't know why. I feel like it's gonna be revealed kind of soon. And I don't know what kind of soon is, but it's soon. Like, I feel it within my spirit that something is most definitely on the rise. And it's Christ, I know that, but it's getting closer. It's like every day and second and hour, that shit is rising and rising and rising and rising. And you feel it each and every fucking day. And that's that Christ energy that flows within us, that just resonates with who we are. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's easy for us to identify Christ and how Christ is working within our lives because we know the energy, we know the presence, we know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Christ. You know, and Christ is this energy. I can't really explain it. When people tell me to like explain it, it's hard because it's only something you can truly like feel if you're within it. Like if you are in Christ, you feel it. And it's hard to kind of describe a feeling, you know what I'm saying? Unless you feel it. But Christ was just the best thing at this point. The best thing that really that happened to me. Christ. Oh, you left that job? I'm glad you left that job. Cause they was trying to kill a homegirl. They was trying to kill homegirl. Yes, I see. They love to work your ass. Thing about these jobs, they love to do that, and then try to get you to come in for fucking overtime, man. Fuck out my face. But like I said, I don't want to work. I don't want to do that. I just want to relax and vibe. Like I love doing this. What I'm doing right now, I love this shit. I enjoy it. I don't get paid to do it. I don't get none of that. But I love to do this. I can sit on this camera all fucking day and talk to y'all. Like real stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could sit all day and post some videos, you know, if I want to. And I really enjoy this. Fuck a job. Like I like to do shit that I enjoy, you know? And I feel like a lot of us need to do things that we enjoy. And that's what's gonna help you, you know, and heal some of that loneliness that we feel. Doing shit that you enjoy. You know, you ain't gotta be lonely. Find shit that you like to do and just do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not making money or if you are making money from it, you know? Shit, long as you love to do that, do it. Do it. No, I'm not saying go out there and do, you know, crazy stuff, but I'm saying, like, keep it positive. You know? Classic reggae music? Ooh. I like classic reggae music too. And it's crazy because my granddad, he's Jamaican. And like my mom used to he passed before I was born, but my granddad, he's Jamaican. And my mom used to always say he used to play reggae music a lot. That's all she heard growing up was Jamaican music. And it's like, wow. Cause I listen to a lot of Jamaican. Well, not Jamaican music, but you know, reggae music. You know, I like reggae music. And it's interesting to me. And I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go. Like, I want to go so bad. I've been to Barbados. Not Barbados. Let me stop. I've been to the Bahamas. But I want to go to Jamaica. I want to make my way to Jamaica. Yes, yes. My background is from Jamaica. I got some background there, so I want to go there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I want to go. I went to Bahamas for a cruise. And that was my first cruise. A lot of shit in this life has been my first, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I really don't fly like that. I've flown like maybe 2 times. You know, not counting coming back, but just flying out. You know, I twice, you know, been on a cruise once. I've always traveled a lot when I was young. I traveled damn near state to state. I've been to Baltimore where Jeter stay at. I've been there, but when I went to Baltimore, I didn't know Vegeta at the time. I think I wasn't following her page at the time when I was in Baltimore, but I had went to Baltimore one time. I also went to Tennessee, Georgia. I live in Florida. I don't know where y'all live at. Where you live at, Telly? I forgot where you live. But I live in Florida. So yeah, I've been to Georgia, which is right there. Uh I've been to the Carolinas. Um yeah. I travel quite a bit. I travel quite a bit. And I enjoy my travels. I really enjoy my travels. For real. But yes. What time is it? Damn, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost 8. I've been on this live for an hour and 20 minutes. I really don't want to get off though. But for real though, once this energy hit, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even like to think about it sometimes. Like, thinking about it just, it gets me anxious, but I also get excited because I know that like it's gonna be something, because once people see us and they start running. I don't know if y'all seen Shrek, the ogre. I love Shrek. That's why I like that movie. Shrek, he was green. Notice how he was green, right? He was an ogre. Everybody else was human except for Donkey. He was an animal. And he didn't really have human friends, right? If y'all watch Shrek, he didn't have human friends, right? The first one. I'm talking about the first Shrek, not the ones after. The first Shrek. He didn't have no human friends. Everybody was scared of Shrek. The people that was from the village, they would come down there with torches, fucking with that man, coming in his shit. And he would go out there and he wasn't scared of them. He didn't have no fear of them people. You know what I'm saying? But Shrek didn't understand why the fuck they was fucking with him right there. You know what I'm saying? And he will always scare him off. He will always try to scare him off. Because he's so used to being, fucked up and outcasted and, set apart. Because he an ogre. But that's how I feel as a chosen one, bitch. I feel like an ogre. Like, my only friend is a donkey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no goddamn human friend. And that's Shrek. And that's how I feel about Shrek. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, not how I feel about Shrek, but that's how, the Shrek movie kind of fits in with my life a little bit. Because it's like, I feel like an outcast. But it's for a special reason, though. Like, he was the one to go save the princess from the castle. Ain't no human did that shit. Shrek did it. Shrek and Donkey went to go save Fiona. You know what I'm saying? Shrek and Donkey went to go save Fiona. No human did that. But yet, the whole movie, they was fucking with Shrek. They didn't like Shrek. You know what I'm saying? They thought he was scary. They feared him. They outcasted him. They treated him different. But at the end of the day, he was the one to save the fucking princess. He was the one to save that shit. So that goes to show, like, we are the saviors to this shit at the end of the day. We save this place. And when this place finally get restored, it will once be like it was. It'll be a place of enjoyment once again. Because the people who have it now won't have it for much longer. Because we are the original owners of this shit. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Earth really didn't have owners per se. It did, but it didn't. And when I say it didn't, it's because, like I said, a lot of people from other realms could come here, and play and enjoy themselves. But it was people who originated from this realm, So it's It's a lot of people who originated from this realm. Keep going, you're gonna get paid to do. Oh yes, tell it Jamaicans, yes, they are woke. I'm gonna tell y'all something about Jamaicans. Jamaicans love to smoke ganja a lot. Yes, those Jamaicans are woke. They love to, smoke ganja a lot, weed, um, cannabis. If y'all know about cannabis, you know that opened up that third eye, that pineal gland. So yes, a lot of Jamaicans are very spiritually woke. Very. And I know that because my mama had a friend. He was Jamaican and he was kinda woke, you know. Not as deep as I am, but he was on a few things. On a few things. But yes, Jamaicans, they are more woke. You know what I'm saying? They are. Hold on. I'll be back. I'm back. My bad. What I miss y'all? I've always been scared to get on a plane because I used to have a lot of dreams. Oh, see, I used to have a fear of planes too. Not a fear of planes, but I got a fear of heights. I don't like to go nowhere that's too goddamn high. That's why I don't like roller coasters. I don't like roller coasters at all. I don't like too much heights. Okay, you from New York, Telly. You did say that. Okay, I remember that now. New York. Dang, you live in a big city. I feel like I couldn't live in New York. I feel like that's too many people for me. I don't know what part of New York you from, but I'm saying for like me, the city part of New York, like let's say Manhattan or Queens, any kind of city, I couldn't do it. Not in New York. Not a new. Hell no. But yes, damn, I've been on a live hour and 30. I'm about to get off, y'all. So I thank everybody for liking this live, for being in this live, for just stopping by. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for the likes, the comments, all of that. And about to get off. I don't know what I want to eat. I don't know what I want to eat. But I'm finna go find me something to eat. Because I'm kind of hungry. So yeah. Talk to y'all later, man. I don't know. I might get on tomorrow. I'm going to see what my schedule consists of. And if I can get on live tomorrow. But if I get on live tomorrow, then I'm going to get on. I don't know what time. I don't like to give people a time when I'm going to do shit. Because things change for me. I ain't going to lie. As a person, things really do change for me. So, see you later, Telly. Now, who else was on here? Who else on here? Is Telly the only one? See you later, Telly. I'm trying to see. I don't know who else in here, but I'll holler at y'all later.